While you're sitting there, let's go ahead and log into Command, and I'm going to give you a link for some of the images that I do have. Let's go ahead and get into Command, which is agent.kw.com. Okay, so when you're in Command, let's talk about Command a little bit. When you log into Command, which is agent.kw.com, I've seen everybody kind of try to find KW Command or whatever, but the easiest way to get there is if you would just type in agent.kw.com and put in your login and password. Everything on the home screen is what you see here, okay? Everything to the left side of it is the apps for Command. There's not a whole lot of apps in here, but each app, you can hover over it and you can actually see what it does, okay? Or you can click on the KW Red banner and you can list out what it actually does here for you, what the app is. We're going to get into designs right now, but before we do that, I want you to go up to the right-hand corner and it says your name up in here. And if you're on Zoom with me, what you're going to end up needing to do is that you're going to minimize our Zoom pictures up there and maybe move it out of the way. And then there's your name up in the corner. When you have your name, click on it. We're going to go down to settings. And then once we go down to settings, over to the left-hand side, there's something called Connect Settings. And then there's Marketing Profile. You're not going to be able to go through all of this right now with me. The really important part of this is to know where to go to do things. It's to know where to go to fix things, because the first time you come into here, you may not have everything in it, but you need to go back to it so you can get a new picture. You know, your name may have changed. Remember, this will let you, this information will populate to your website. Some of this information will populate to your email design that we're going to do. And then you can come in here and you can just fill in all the blanks. So now you know where it's at, your marketing profile. Okay, I'm going to go back to our home page up here. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to click on designs, okay? And we're going to create a brand new one of this, okay, from scratch. Over to the right-hand corner, there's a create a design. When I click on create a design, it's going to give me choices over here. I can create an email design, a social design, a print design, or a video. Let's go ahead and click on email. And now it highlights the email and the next comes alive so we can go ahead and go to it. So I'm going to go to next. And then it gives you a bunch of email templates to choose from. Well, we want to create a blank one. So I'm going to go ahead and create a blank one. It's way up in the right-hand corner. And you click Start a Blank. This is totally blank what you see in the middle of the screen. And you're going to get used to using some of these later on. I'm not going to jump into these right now because if you use these blocks, I'll show you one of them. It's going to give you the ability to put an image there or an image there. All you have to do is just grab an image and put it over there, and then you can. So now you can separate it up in here. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. So I'm going to close this out. I don't want this. And I'm going to find the, there it is. I just hit the back button, okay? Control X to go back. If I scroll down just a little bit more, these were the original content stuff in here, and we're going to use this right over here. In an email template, what is the first thing you see at the top normally? Anybody? A header? Yeah, there you go, a header. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all speak up now. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to do a header. Okay, where in here do we see a header, a legal header? Okay, so we're going to grab that legal header and we're going to push it up. And wherever you see the green bar pop up is wherever it's going to land. Okay, but Norman, look at that. It says Market Center logo, first name, whatever. It's all blank and everything. Can I edit this? You're going to try to click on it. You're going to edit. I go like, no. This has been set up to where it's going to populate from your marketing profile. So you're going to have to go fix up your marketing profile before all this populates correctly. But now we're going to get into the meat of how to create this. Okay. All right. I want to take a look at this. Every step that I normally do in it, I want to go to options, and you don't have to do this, and I want to preview it. So again, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to pull the logo from my marketing profile. It's going to pull my name from the marketing profile, my phone number, my email address, and my picture from there. Really easy stuff to do. And if I want to close this out, there's a little light X over here, and I'm going to close this out. What is the next thing that we can possibly put up here that looks like a newsletter? A title, right? Some kind of title. Okay, here, let me get rid of this. I don't know why this is up here. There we go. There we go. And we do that with a text box. Now, if I grab that text box and I grab it and you see where that green box ends up being, I mean, the line is where the text box is going to go. I'm going to grab it and just let it go there. And if I wanted it anywhere else, I can just grab it and just move it anywhere else and it will move up. But I want to leave it right there. And as you can see, once I grab anything and I move it, it opens up an editor over to the side of it. And so in here, it says insert your text, and it's the same thing over here. This is where it's easiest to edit that text here. I'm going to delete it, go back, and I'm going to go Happy Thanksgiving or whatever you want to name it. It's yours. Happy Thanksgiving, exclamation mark. And I put something funny in there. I said, get the turkey. I think I said, get the turkey before he gets you. Or I said, I think I know what I said. I think I did. Hope you get the, oh, you know what? It probably looks better if I don't do all uppercases in each word. Just something fun. Okay, let's do something fun. All right. Does that look okay over here? Maybe. If you need it bigger, highlight it. Change the font size. This is kind of like a word editor. Let me put it as 20, and you can see what it does over to the side. And maybe that looks pretty good. And you know what? I want to do Happy Thanksgiving as bold. It's up to you. It's your imagination on what to do. And maybe I need to make this bigger. So I highlight the text of that. And I'm going to go ahead and change it to 26. All right. It's getting there. I like it. Now, it used to say done over here. Now they just have a little arrow. That arrow is your done button. If you don't do this and you save and close it, everything you've done here has not been saved. So let's do the arrow back. And now that I've got two things in here, I'm going to go ahead and name this, or even if you just got it started, you just need to name it. I'm going to name it Happy Thanksgiving. And then maybe the year, 2024. Okay, oops. And then do a save. Because one time I didn't save it and I just closed it out and everything I did didn't save. Now that I have it named and saved, I know for sure it's going to be an image there with my design that it just keeps automatically saving in there. All right. Now you've learned a little bit more about the secrets of it. Now, what do we want under there now? The picture of what? The turkey? You had to download it. So hopefully you grabbed that link and the link works. Anybody try downloading it yet? Download it when it opens up, do a download and download it as a, well, it doesn't give you a choice. Okay, just download it because it is a PNG, I believe. And then you can download that one too if you want to use the video, the marketing video. Here, I'll download it anyway, just in case. And now you'll have it in your downloads. Hopefully you save stuff to your downloads. Okay, let's go ahead and do that first. Before I ask you where you would get some marketing materials, I'll show you a couple of sites that I use, and they're pretty neat. I think some of y'all have been using it, been taught to use it. Command. There it is. All right, if we want an image, because this is what I did, and I want people to see it first, I'm going to grab the little box that says image on it. And all you're going to do is pull it over to the side. And wherever that green bar is where it's going to land. And of course, if you don't have it in here, which most likely you probably don't, you're going to have to click on the button that says Add Image. And once you do that, you can browse it on your computer. They made it so much easier these days. And there's my image that I just downloaded. You can download it too. And then you got to do Open. And here's the other trick to this. You have to click on this image that you just downloaded to make your save button live so you can save it. And there it is. All right. You can do any images that you want. It doesn't have to be like this, but if you want to use it, and remember, you got to hit the arrow back in your edit before it saves it. And now it's saved. Now, if you had this image in here and you want to change it, you can do one of two things. You can click on it and you can replace this image, or you can just delete it and then go ahead and add another image. All right, we've got that part of it here. In my email text, let me see. No, not here. I want to do it in another one. All right, so you can always go back to options and you can preview it again. And now I know what that looks like, okay? So you can trust that you're doing something and making it look the way you want it to look. What else do you want to add up in here? Before I get too far. That video link I put in there, that's a HAR link. Everybody should be getting the emails that says shareable. And if you're not getting it, you need to contact Greg, because Greg and his team sends out this stuff every, I don't know, let's go look. I thought it was once a month, but I'm seeing that I'm getting it more. SHARABLE, shareable. So I've got a shareable market update, 40% content expected. And I'm sure there's more. Search all shareables. I might have deleted some. Let's do all. SHARABLE, shareables. Okay, well, that's what it looks like here. This one came out 3 days ago. And when they send it to you, it's marketed to you, has your information on it, your logo for your office. Let's take a look at this one. This one doesn't have my picture. And this one is just a, oh, this is nice. Look at that. Length of tenure in a home purchase. And it's from your NAR. So let's download this one. I'm going to use this one too. Okay. And then this one is, oh, look, just in case you didn't have one of these sent to you, I'm going to put this in the, where is the folder? That folder? Okay. I'm going to go grab it from the downloads. I'm going to let y'all have that so y'all can use it if y'all need to. Okay. Okay. So this was what I made up earlier for this video. This is an actual video. Click on here to view the video. HAR had this video.
The greater Houston housing market maintained its momentum in October, despite an uptick in mortgage rates. Single-family home sales
rose 12.8% compared to last October. The luxury segment with homes priced $1 million and up had the strongest performance, with a year-over-year increase of 33.8%. The average price of a single-family home increased 5.2% to $423,000.
That's a pretty good video. And it's free for you to use. And it's right there. Okay. How do we add the video, Norman? Okay, let's go back to command real quick. There's a video link right there. I'm going to grab this video link and I'm going to grab it and push it underneath. And there it is. And now it's going, what video do I want to put in here? The video URL. Let me see if I can go find it. YouTube. I think this is it. So whatever I posted it in here for you, under the chat, you can just grab that. And then YouTube URL. Remember what I said about the image? There's not a picture here. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you got a blank and it just looks like a video now. So I'm going to click on it again. And I'm going to replace this video looking image with the image of the housing market. And I'm going to do a replace. And now it's going to look like that. I'm going to go ahead and hit this over to the side. And now it's saved. So this is the image of the actual video. How did I do that? Remember, in the very beginning, over here, I want to find myself a good picture. All I did was do a snippet. And I just grabbed a snip of this. Close enough. And then you just save it. Now, if you're on a Mac, you're going to have your Mac way of snipping this. I don't know Macs as well. I can navigate in it, but I just don't know it as well. Okay, that's how you snip it. And now I have an image, a JPEG of the, or a PNG of the, that, housing market to start the video. And you can do this with any video. If you don't have a picture and it looks blank, just go find yourself an image and replace it with anything. I can replace it with anything. So it's up to you. If you want the same image, this is just the easy way to do it. Leave everything else alone unless you want to go playing with it, and then it'll be up to you. So this is the actual video. I can play it. I'm going to go preview it, but I can't play it in a preview. I can just see what's happening. And if you really wanted to test it, you can do the options. And of course, you probably saw this, send test email. Isn't this pretty neat? I'm going to go to Norman Liu, send it to myself. Go to my inbox. Refresh my screen. There it is. Finally, it came over. Test. And now you're seeing what you've made so far. And this is the actual video that if you clicked on it, it should open
The
it.
Greater Houston housing market maintained its momentum in October.
All right. It works. Now, just looking at it, I don't know it's a video. So I'm going to have to give people some instructions on this. So how do you do the instructions on it? You can do another text above it, or you can go ahead and put a like a button. So let's play with the button real quick. I'm going to grab the button and I'm going to push it to right above the video. I can save this and it just say button on it. But if I wanted to edit this button, I can just grab the button again. I could put another button there and it will throw me another button there. So there's a green bar there that wherever it is. But I'm going to click on the button and now it will let me edit whatever the button says in it. So I'm going to go click here to play video. I can do that. And you can make it that color or you can make it red. Okay. And I think I'll leave it as red. I kind of like that. Now we have to tell it what video to play, right? So we've named it, but here's the link again. Right underneath here, it says link to a web address. So I'm going to click on web address. I'm going to go ahead and paste the address over here. It's the YouTube that we're playing with. And then I'm going to go ahead and save and close. Oh, not that one. I told you not to do that one. I told you to do the arrow. Great. So now I get to read that, click to play the video, or they can click on this. All right, what else do y'all want underneath there? What would y'all like? I told y'all where we were going to get some more information about newsletter stuff. Has anybody gone to Fidelity National Home Warranty? It's a home warranty company. They make a newsletter every month to for agents to use. Let's go to Fidelity National Home Warranty. Do you have a class coming up? Oh, I got, well, okay, good. Fidelity. Fidelity National Home Warranty. Oh, there it is. Let me try this one. I'll be your guinea pig. Yep, that's it. So when you do a search for Fidelity National Home Warranty, it's going to be homewarranty.com. Or you can just type in homewarranty.com and it'll come up for you. All right, great. When you get in here, if you have not signed up for it and you don't have any access, you're going to register. Ooh, let me do this. Go to Real Estate Pros and you're going to do a sign in order. And then once you get here, do a register. And you're going to register yourself and you're going to put your information in it. And so when you get your information in here, sign in. I'm going to go ahead and sign in myself. I've had this for like a gazillion years. And this is you. You're in your dashboard. If you needed to order one, you can order it from here. But my account is going to contain your information. So a lot of it's going to be blank for your first time using it. Why is this business phone in here? Okay. Brokerage. Name. I don't want to update a new. I'm going to save the changes. But fill in your information in here. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to save the changes here. I'm just going to back out of here, but I'm not going to need a new password. Okay, my account. Let me go back to dashboard real quick. I'm missing something. Okay, so you can see who your actual Fidelity National Home Warranty salespeople are. So you can contact either one of them for help. And I don't have any orders going. I'm going to take a look at this again. And then marketing tools is the last one down at the bottom. And in the marketing tools, I believe, put some more information in here. This is the information that actually populates to the marketing material in there. So make sure this is correct. All right. And I don't need my license number. I don't have any bulk mail stuff going, so I'm not worried about that. Upload your image, upload your logo, and then make sure you save it. And then here's your marketing documents. In this marketing documents over here, here's your newsletter. So I'm going to click on the newsletter and generate the document. And so when it generates the document, it generates it as a PDF. And that's what it looks like. It has your information from your marketing information there. And this is already December. Man, they got December's out. So you can't even use this for, well, I guess you could use it for Thanksgiving. But that's what it is, okay? Best of December's, take advantage of, and whatever ever. Smart moves, holiday traditions. Why is there a blank, Norman? I go like, because we used to put labels on it, and we would send it out in an email, not an email, a mail with a stamp on it. And so we would fold this up, and then this would be where you would put a label, your, whatever stamp that you want to put there for return address, and we would put a stamp here, and we would send it out. So there's a little recipe down in here. I think that's kind of neat. Even if you just want to use the first page, that's good. If you want to use this one, I can't do anything about this. That's just the way it is. You would just download it. And when you download it, it's going to be a PDF. Let's see, Fidelity. Okay. I'm going to name it. I'm going to save it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in here. And it's PDFs. And there's nothing you can do with it with a PDF because you can't put it up in Command. But we're going to convert this to a JPEG. My favorite converter is the PDF to JPEG online converter. Now this one's a little bit tricky. It's PDF. Here, I'll just copy this for y'all guys. Oops. I don't want to go there. Close it. Control C. I'll put it in the chat also. And I'm going to have to tell you how to use this. So when you click on this and you're here, you're going to go change this to the highest quality JPEG that you can get out of it. You're going to go look for a PDF, which is this one. And you're going to do an open. And you're going to convert this PDF to a JPEG. If you have another favorite PDF converter that doesn't do this, watch. When I click on download, it will open up an advertisement. Oh, it didn't do it this time. It just downloaded it. How interesting. But sometimes it will open up an advertisement to say download it. Don't do that. There's a little X bar at the top. Just close it out and you'll have access to downloading these. And so now that I've downloaded them, I have these here now. Here, I'm going to minimize this. Now I have these as JPEGs. It will be two separate ones because JPEGs can't be on the same page. And then you can use these JPEGs in your command. So let's go back to your command real quick. Very simple. You want to go image, grab the image. Once you start seeing that green bar underneath that, you can let go. It's going to ask you which image that you want to add. You can browse for it again, just like we did. And I'll browse for that one. You do an open. Again, you have to click on the image to save it. And now I can click on the back button, which closes out that save. And you can do the same thing with the other one. Grab the image. Go find the image on your computer. That's the one I want to use. Do it again. And then everything looks good there. You can leave it alone. And there it is, my second one, my second page of that. Yeah, go ahead, shoot. Oh, no, no. You need to go to Real Estate Pro. Let's click on this again. And in the very middle, it says Real Estate Pro. And you want to go to, oh, I'm already signed in. That's why it only says Dashboard on it now. But otherwise, it would say sign in or something else, register. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of looks like you registered for a consumer side of it. We'll take a look at it in a minute, okay? After class. So I can keep the class going so I can get Nimesh in here to teach us. All right. That is one place I get information. Let me show you what else is in here. If you use this, you can do a quick registry. You can download that. You go do an open house. There's so many agents that want to do a quick registry, open house checklist, whatever else is in here, and then just generate it. Come in here and look at it. I'm going to look at this one real quick. And so this is a welcome to the open house. I've used this lots and lots of time. So real easy to do. And then on top of that, calendars, what's in the home warranties. So it's more stuff you can print so you can have displayed in an open house. Buy versus rent, if you like that. I like it. I might just send this out later. So generate the document. I'm going to take a look at it real quick. Hello. All right, might just work. The other place I like to get information, and it's free, and hopefully y'all been introduced to it, is a site called List Reports. Now, List Reports, again, you get so many of these companies out there that will hijack a link. And I'm already signed in, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out to show you what it looks like. Log out. I'm going to try it again. I want to find the wrong one so I can show you what not to click. This is what happens. They've hijacked the List Reports. And it's been like this for the longest time. I can't go directly to it. So you might do a search called List. And once I get to it, List Reports here, I'm going to copy this link and send, and then post it also to y'all guys. Control C. I'm going to go to the chat. Oh, Lucy's asking, have they given us? Yes, of course. These home warranty companies, they want you to use them. All right, get yourself signed up for List Reports. For you to get the most out of it, because if you just register yourself in here and you don't pick a, what do we call them, a mortgage person, you're not going to get everything in here. So I believe what's happening with the mortgage people is that they help subsidize this, and they give you what you can use out of here, the big things in here that helps market them too. And so they're willing to pay for that. So I'm going to put myself in here again. I'm going to get myself signed back up. Get yourself registered in here. I'm going to show you something. It's really neat. This is a really neat place. My friend, Mac, we've been friends for like forever. And he called me up one day. He goes like, hey, I got something I want to show you. And we zoomed in and we talked about it a little bit. And I realized what was happening. So he invested in it, and he's paying for whatever the agents are going to use this. So you can have more marketing materials. Without him or any mortgage person in here, you're going to be limited on what you're going to do in here. So I'll give you a minute to do that, and I'll be right back. While you're finishing up signing in and signing up, I want to go ahead and just show you this. Remember, you're not going to be able to get all of it at once. Let's just go ahead and get the gist of it so you know where to come back to get things. Every month, it sends me something in the email, shareable stuff. I'm going to click on shareables too. In the home, let me go find where all the settings are. There you go. Under your name, you're going to have to come back and then type in your information. And then you're going to go to the company, put your information in here. I'm not going to change my password, so I'm going to leave that alone. I don't worry about the description, don't worry about your datas, but that's important information to have in here, especially your picture. So come back in and do whatever you need to do in here, but I'm going to click on the shareables. So when you see me share something, sometimes I share from here, sometimes I share from other things. Does anybody have anywhere else that you grab, you know, marketing material that I can share with everybody else? Anybody? Not yet? If you learn of something, let me know. I'm happy to. Yeah? Anybody? Okay. If you have great marketing material somewhere, let's share it. Share it with me so I can share it with other people. You can email it to me. If you go to the other home warranties, they do have them too. They're just not as pretty to me, you know? Fidelity seems to have the prettiest ones that look as most professional to me. Did they change in the past, from the past? I don't know, but this is what I like right now. So here's your shareable stuff today. Okay, let's take a look at maybe what are the property investors doing? 68 rents, existing home, sales bounce back. Maybe. How's that? What would you like to share? Note to shareable. Existing homes bounce back. Choose your brand. Okay, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. All right. Download. I'm going to look at the image. Come on. Oh, there it is. It's that easy, okay? Oops, lost it. Let's go open it again. Download. It's that easy. Could you just have more social media stuff and just throw this up there? Is it 100% right, Norman? I go like, you know what? People don't care. They just want to see stuff from you. You worry about too much stuff, okay? Nobody's laughing. All right. If you want to do these other things, yes, go ahead. That's your shareables up here, and there's more. If you want to take a look at these down here. Now, your marketing kits, anybody have a listing right now? Nobody? Well, I went on to HAR and I found this listing on HAR, which is our office. And that's what you were seeing me put in my email newsletter. Contact the agent. Let them know that you're going to put this in the newsletter. And if they don't have any, like, no, I don't want you to, okay, you can use it. Listings are listed with the office. So most agents are not going to have a problem with it. Don't go finding a RE/MAX agent and go like, hey, you know, your listing's in my neighborhood. I want to use it in my advertising. No, don't do that, okay? Use our offices. So you're going to start a new, here, let me try this again. I'm going to copy this. Maybe I can use the same one. You're going to start a new marketing kit. Go to HAR, go do a search for our office, find which property you want to do, go paste it in here, pops up, grab it, and it automatically pulls in the information from HAR. And now, when it pulled it in, you're going to have to go decide which pictures that you want. Is this easy or not easy? Okay? Don't, you know, it's so easy. You're laughing over here. It's so easy. You're going and creating somewhere and grabbing pictures and putting pictures somewhere. Okay, what's the second picture I want to use? I don't know. Hmm. No, this looks good. I like that. I'm going to save it. And then I want to go the third image, kitchens. Kitchens are favorites. Okay? People like kitchens. Now it gives me the opportunity to do more photos, and it says bedrooms. Maybe this one will be a bedroom. I like that one. Okay, I'm just making stuff up over here. And then maybe a nice bathroom. Ooh, that's tough. Let's go ahead and just add this one in and do a save. That's what it's looking like so far. Customize option, color themes. You can play with this. Extra instructions optional. I affirm that I am the listing agent affiliated with this property. You know what? We're okay. Talk to the agent, submit it. Congratulations. Now I have to wait for it to be processed because they're creating it on their side. So let's give it a minute. You'll get an email of it being completed. So I'm going to wait a minute while you're playing with this. Now, it really actually depends on how busy they are on their end creating for other agents too. Remember, talk to your favorite mortgage person, see if they're in here, do a search for them, use them. Oh, it's here. All right. Yes, the picture I picked was the same one because it just appeals to me. I'm going to view this now. I'm going to view it. Just listed sounds pretty good to me. You're doing an open house. You can do an under contract. Nope. Let's just do a just listed. Listings, my listings, everything looks okay to me. I'm going to download it again. Let's download it. And once it's finished downloading it, I'm going to open it. And there it is. All right, so you like that? Is that good? And if you have a listing, you can also go to marketing kits. Let me go to marketing kits. I did do marketing kits, I'm sorry. And if you're looking at it in here, oh, marketing kit, list packs. I'm sorry, this changed a little bit. Come play with this other stuff and okay. It can help you create more listing information stuff. Let me view this one. This was from a long time ago. They have a pretty neat, and I can't do it in here. That's right. Oh, no, you can. Look, if you come in here, once you do that, you have some other flyers down in here. And these flyers are pretty neat because if you're trying to create something, just listed it. Let's do this. Let me take a quick look. I like this. I like the backside of it. It puts information of the schools that are in there, the neighborhood areas, sometimes the places that they have food actually shows up over here. I don't know why it's not showing up, but the schools, groceries that are close to it, it just kind of fills in some of the information. And you didn't do a whole lot of work to make this work. This is really nice. I do see some of this in y'all's advertising. And then just come in here and play with this other stuff. Really easy to do. Just use it. Come in here and play with it before you have to, and you can get used to playing with it. Where am I? Designs. Okay, now that I've got that made, I want to go ahead and add another image, and it will make me look like I have a listing, right? Image, grab it, little green bar down at the bottom. I'm going to go look for that, go browse for it, Same process. Nothing's changed. Open it. I got to click on the image, do a save. Now I've got that down there too. Just list it. You want to move it around? You want this first? Yeah, go ahead. Let me see if I can't grab it and move it. It's not. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. It's going to be difficult on me. Oop, there it is, finally. It kind of moves a little too much. And there it is. You can grab it and move it. It is a little bit tricky, but it's doable. Anything else you want to put in here? No? Yes? All right. What ends your email? Legal footer, right? The legal footer. Legal footer, they already made it easy for you. You don't have to whole lot of editing in here. I'm gonna grab the legal footer. I'm gonna drop it down at the bottom. Did I drop it? Legal footer. Oh, that's a legal header, legal footer. Okay. Hopefully I didn't mess stuff up over here. There's my legal footer. Now, Norman, how do I know if it's all correct or not? Okay. You do the options, you do the preview, you preview it. It looks pretty good. You like it, information's okay, nothing's missing. If it's missing, you know where to go to fix it. You can send it to yourself, or you can go ahead and save. I would also always test it. I like testing stuff, making sure it works. Go to your email. There it is. Man, it popped up faster this time. Turkey. Everything looks pretty good. Video plays. That moved up to the top. Now, go back to command. You want to save and close this. Once you save and close it, that should be it right there. I know these look alike, but that will be it right there. 2024. I didn't do anything else then. So you have a database. I talk about this all the time. Your database normally is the people you know here already. And because they're in your phone or on your computer, they should be the first ones you go ahead and advertise to. Because this is people I already know. These are people that either like me or don't like me. I'm going to find the ones that like me. Of course, I don't like everybody. I like y'all guys, but I don't like everybody neither. Whatever reason, it is just that way. But I still have to know them. But if you still advertise to them, one day they may change their mind and they may like you or figure out why. So let's do this. Get your people off of here and then put them in command in the contacts. That's a whole different class. You can do it really easily with the command app under contacts. Then you can import, and you can import the people from here. So however many you want to import, I would start importing them from here. So that's two of the things that gotten you over the hump of people using you. You know them, they know you, you like them, they like you. That's two of the things. The last is trust, right? Just like anything else. You start going like, hey, I'm a real estate agent. They look at you right now, they go like, you're brand new. Unless you have really good friends and they go like, hey, Norman's a real estate agent, all right? Let's use him. But in the very beginning, they want to see you doing things. The best place to put yourself out there all the time, as far as I know, is on your social media, because most of your friends that are on here are going to be on your social media as friends too. Your email part of it is this other part that we're going to do right now. In command, what we have is the home screen, the contacts, the task. we're going to create a smart plan. And in your smart plan, there's many ways you could do this, but we're going to create one. Once we create one, it says name it. I'm going to name this test. Thanksgiving 2024. And that's the one we're creating right now. So once we create it, it's going to open up a blank smart plan. And once it's blank, I have control over what I need to put in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put send an email. So I'm going to grab it, push it over to day 1, send an email. Opens up an editor over to the right-hand side. Because I created a design that I want to use this in here, I'm going to click on create a design. If you don't have a design and you want to keep it simple and you want to just type out everything, you can do that too. But once I click on design, I'm going to have a subject in the email. Happy Thanksgiving. Exclamation mark. And it's going to let me pick the design I want. And it's going to look in designs, and it's only going to see the email designs because I'm doing an email. Remember in the very beginning, I said, if you're creating an email design, you're going to only be able to email it. If you're going to create a social design, you're not going to be able to email it. And there it is. All of the designs that you see is email designs. That's the one I just created. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It's going to open up the editor. And once it opens up the editor, you have one last chance to edit this or just take a look at it. You give it its blessing, do a save and close. And there's my design. That's my first step. The next thing I have to do is I want to add this step, okay, to finalize it. Just like that arrow back button, this is the done button. And there it is. If I want to edit this, I just have to click into it and it's going to let me edit it. And once I'm done, I can go ahead and be done editing it because I didn't have anything changed in there. Now, if at the same time you do have Twilio set up and you want to send a text, you can go ahead and send a text to them. And whatever you want to say in here, hey, let's do this. You ever get the text that says hi and then your name? Yeah. Hi. And here is a merge tag. I can select the contact's first name. And that will be whoever contact I'm sending it to will be their first name in here. I'm going to hit next after that under the Happy Thanksgiving. Did I spell that right? Thanksgiving, exclamation mark. Oh, you're enjoying your time with your, hope you're enjoying. Oh, that's too many years. Okay. I'll just do this. Enjoy. Enjoy time with family. I think that's good. Enjoy time with. Okay. It's going to send it from my Twilio account because it's a third party sending it. I can't make it send it from my phone number. So the very first time you send anything from Twilio, you want to send it like, hi, Norman, like this. It's a merge tag. It will copy the name from the contact. And I'll say, hey, I'm sending this from my third-party company, you know, the Twilio account. Please don't unsubscribe, because right after that, they have to give an unsubscribe link, right? If you don't want this, you will unsubscribe or whatever. But if you warn them ahead of time, hopefully they read it before, you know, hey, this is Norman. I'm sending this from my Twilio account. It's a third-party company. I have you in my database. I want to send you some really neat stuff from here. Whatever you want to say. You want to add this step also to finish it off. And now I got 2 steps in here. I got my name, the email, and then I got a text message. I want to save this. Once I save it, I'm going to close it with this X button up at the top again. And there it is. That's my test one I just created. How do I get this to people? All right, you have contacts. However many contacts you want to add them to, I have selected 500 right now. So I can see my first 500. I can add them all. I can go to actions, and I want to send them a smart plan. But before you do that, I tell you what, I'm going to go search for myself. I'm going to send a test one to myself. Norman Liu. There it is. I have plenty of Norman Lius in here, but this is my one that has my phone number and my email address. I'm going to click on that. There's the bulk action, which is actions. I'm going to add them to a smart plan. And that's the one I added to. I can start it now, which means that it'll start sending it out to them. Or I can start it on the date of, come on. It's not showing up. Oh, scroll down a little bit. I can send it on Thursday, and then I have to agree that I will abide by all the, you know, and then I can confirm it. But I do want to send it out now so I can show y'all what's happening. Now I'm going to confirm this. So that means you cannot just go download 50,000 contacts somehow through whatever y'all would find them, because some of those will be do not call, DNCs, which means they don't want to be disturbed by anything, okay? So don't text them, don't whatever. You have to sort them out. Oh, did I get text? Oh, I did get the text already. That was fast. And so I know you can't see it, but the text says, "Hi, Norman. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your," I should have said, "your time with the family." So that's just an afterthought. Let me go show you the email part of it. And there's the email already. And so this is what we just created right now. I thought that was cute. And there's the video. I'm going to play the video.
The Greater Houston housing market maintained its momentum in October.
You know that works. And there's my listing that I just listed. Of course, I didn't have this listing, but I contacted the agent and I said, hey, can I use your listing on whatever to put in my monthly newsletter? There's the Fidelity National Home Warranty information. This was from list reports and whatever else you want to put in there. Don't make it too big, but make it big enough, because now you have the opportunity to do these things. So, all right, that's how you do a newsletter in Designs and send it out. Any questions that I can help you with? I got a little bit of time. You do? After class? Okay, when, I don't know.
Is this
why.
record?
It's
Norman?
recorded. I'm going to edit
Yeah,
the front
please.
back in a little bit.
Please share with me. Thank you.
Okay, I'll share it with you. I'll post it on our closed Facebook group. Anybody else that need a little bit of help right now? Man, I must have did pretty good. Nobody has any questions.